this is King Crimson Requiem. It's the stand review, basically. I'll be reviewing my current stand. We're going to be talking about strategies, attacks, damage output, and combos. And also, we're going to be doing other things, like talking about tips and tricks with this stand, and etc, etc. We're going to conclude in around a while. So basically, I'm going to begin a new stand review in YBA. Usually I would do this with Whitelisted, my friend, but unfortunately, he's not really here anymore, so I guess I have no choice but to do it myself. I mean, Danny would help me with some stand reviews, but this one I'm going to do solo. So I guess we should begin right away. So this is King Crimson Requiem. It's supposed to look like this, but my stand looks a little bit weird. I guess I was originally trying to do a Sticky Fingers or Star Platinum the World review, but from a mysterious arrow I ended up with this stand. So I decided to Requiem arrow it, and I got King Crimson Requiem, so I guess I'll do this instead. So let's begin. I think we should talk about the damage output.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Well, actually, I got two people to help me. This is a really nice guy from the YBA server, and this is Orion, my friend, who's doing a really weird pose, I guess. But okay, so let's begin with the damage output. So this stand, its clicks does around 9.9 damage, but I think he has something like a passive going on, so I'll punch Orion. Yeah, it does 10.9 damage, which is actually really good damage. Like, it's really useful for combos. Like, free clicks does 30 damage, so it pretty much destroys your health bar. So I'll discuss combos and stuff like that later, but basically he has a boxing passive, 10.9 with no nerf, yes. So basically here's the bra. So it does 1.8 damage, so you shouldn't be afraid to actually barrage trade with someone. It has like the best destructive power. So some interruptions are happening actually, and now I look really weak. So basically, don't be afraid to barrage trade with people. The stand has like the best destructive capability or destructive power, so it does a lot of damage. It's like a passive move, but it's called Reality Marble. So basically what it does when you press X, well, it's X for me, it creates a box and it blinds people, which is really good for combos actually, so they can't really escape or dash away. They're stuck in a box. Next we're gonna talk about its only offensive move, which is the Dimensional Slash, where it rips the fabric of reality. It does around 32.2 damage if they don't have any passive going on. I mean, it's really good. It removes limbs. I'm not sure if it does anything else other than remove limbs. Also, it has plenty of other moves. That is Dimensional Slash. It has good range, but I do not recommend using it like this. Like, don't do this, guys. Don't do this. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. There's Time Erase. So there's King Crimson Requiem. Yes. So there's Time Erase, where basically you erase time. I mean, it lasts for some time. It plays some music in the background. Yeah, so basically Time Erasure, Epita, and Box is his combo, but we're gonna talk about it later. So basically that's when you erase time. Basically they get to move around. You go invisible, so sometimes people can know. You can be sneaky about it. Like, if you're fighting, you can just go over here and erase time, and they're gonna get confused. And basically, there's gonna be some type of thing that shows where people were originally when you start to erase time. And when they move around, they're gonna get teleported to where it was. So let me demonstrate. Around, you see these red things? That's where people were originally was. So people can move around, you know, walk around places. But eventually, when your thing ends, you have to hold down the Z key or whatever key you're gonna use to get teleported over there, which you can use for combos, which I'll talk about later. And there's Time Skip, which is a transportation move actually. It doesn't do anything. I mean, it's okay. Yeah, you can dash and time skip. It's for running away or getting to people. I mean, it's useful for combos, but it's not really that special. I haven't heard about things it can do. Like, I'm not sure if time skip can counter or parry anything. Yeah, it's for the transportation only. So basically, discuss its counter or defensive move, Epita. Okay, so don't ask about my build right now. I'm gonna fix it. I have a pure Rokaka, as you can tell in my inventory. So basically, this is Apita. You're gonna teleport behind your enemy. It costs 1 skill point. So basically, what it does is, you enter a state where if anyone attacks or anything, you teleport behind them. There's like multiple versions. There's the one that basically it's the passive one. So basically, you just teleport behind the person and chop the enemy. There's the other variation. It's called Raging Demon, where it's like a beatdown type of thing, where you just does 2.7 damage. I think so. Basically, you beat down them. I mean, like, this has slower cooldown. It's better for combat, especially if you're trying to dodge. I mean, this is the beatdown. I have it because I guess it's the funny beatdown thing. I don't really like that. It's not really funny, but I like Raging Demon. It actually looks pretty cool. So let me demonstrate. So basically, this is what Raging Demon does. You just oh no, it actually does 2.4 damage. No, actually it does 2.7, but they have chopping passive. So basically, it just circles around him. I'm not sure about the exact damage. I think you could find out, but I mean it does a beatdown basically. So I think that's all the moves I covered. Let me check if there's any other moves. Yeah. So basically, the damage output is godly. It's actually really good. So basically, there's a lot of things you can do. I'll talk about build later, but right now, next we're gonna do combos. So I mean, its damage output is really good. It has a lot of combo potential, but it should really use the chop. It needs to chop actually. If it has to chop, it'll be way better. But I'm not sure if that's gonna get added. I mean, Eclipse already talked about it, so I don't have to mention it again. You should check out Eclipse's video. Anyways, let's move on. So we're gonna talk about combos. So let's see which one of these poor souls. Okay, so basically box, dimensional slash. If they teleport too far away, you can time skip, hit them a few times, do some clicks. You don't have to do twice. You should do it 3 to 4 times, which is pretty good because that's before they can react and block or stuff like that. You erase time, you bring them back, you click them a few more times, and then you do a heavy. Basically, that's just it. Clicks, heavy. So basically, I'll display the combo on screen like I said. He's super low if he doesn't block. Usually, if they block, you can just throw in a heavy to break it. If they block, like he suggested. Okay, next combo. Requiem. So basically, time erase. Okay, time erase. Epita. I mean, get them to attack me. So this is a true combo. So basically, it does. They can't parry it if you're good enough with it. I didn't really practice it. I just showed it. Okay, so one of my helpers here can demonstrate. So they're gonna demonstrate. So you can see how much damage. Max Vital, full sturdiness. Okay, time erasure. I'm just gonna run away for special effect. Box, some clicks. Dimensional slash. Oh my god. I'm out of the box. I think that was the heavy. And basically some more clicks. Lower than half.
Hey, that's pretty good.
I'm not sure if that's really a combo because Epita didn't really happen. Yeah, and then you can do whatever you want after M1. So I lost my leg. So basically, yeah, that's it. Who is this? Oh, okay, give him a second here. Next combo. Okay, so he will do it on Jaden. This is pretty intense. So he's doing it on Jaden. As you can tell, he went out of the room, which kind of defeats the purpose of seeing it. But you know what? He's doing it. You can trust me. He's doing only. Okay, who did that? Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna have to kill it. Rip Jaden, I guess. He just started doing really weird stuff. He reset it. So basically, not every Senkin. I know that's a true combo, but yeah. Okay, so use dimensional slash when you're close to people like this, and then so you can time skip to them, and then, I don't know, like do combos like this, but don't use it like this. Like don't use it this far away. Like they'll probably get up and dash away before you can do anything. So never use it far away. Use it right when Epita ends. I mean, Epita doesn't really have end lag, I don't think. I might be wrong, but you can use a dimensional slash right when Epita ends, like a counter combo, I guess. Or a counter attack basically. So that's Epita. Secondly, oh yeah, since your destructive power is way superior to everyone else's, you can barrage trade all you want. Keep barrage trading. Your damage is gonna stack up before them. Also, when you barrage trade, do not like stop barraging when they start barraging you back. I don't know. I know it's obvious, but people do that sometimes when I fight them, which is really weird. I mean, it's really weird. Like I barrage them, like they barrage me, I barrage back, and then they just stop barraging. I mean, like they lose a lot of damage. So just don't do that with King Crimson Requiem. Not sure. I mean, like just don't do that in general with any other stand. This isn't just King Crimson Requiem. So if you're gonna use this stand for combat, use the passive. I mean, no, never get the passive chop. Just use the normal chop. It barely has any cooldown, and it's really good for getting out combos and stuff like that. So use the I only like don't really get Raging Demon if you're gonna like combat. I mean, Raging Demon isn't that bad. It's just its what do you call it? Its cooldown is sort of long for Epita. I mean, Epita is a really useful move to get out combos and stuff like that since it's a counter. Only use the chop Epita. You don't even have to do that. And basically, if they're in Epita, I mean, there's something that shows up that tells them, but still, it's pretty good. And you kind of grow red light when it happens. I don't know why, but I guess it just happens. You know, for a special effect, and people can tell. Okay, so I guess we should do the conclusion right now. So basically, I'll conclude about this stand. I think King Crimson Requiem is one of the best Requiem stands out there. I mean, not like the best, but I think it's actually a really good Requiem stand. It's one of my favorite Requiem stands. You have to play really aggressively, but you only have one attack move, which is Dimensional Chop, which you can utilize it really well. So you have to play aggressively. Don't be afraid to throw out moves. The cooldowns are actually pretty good for this stand. People keep saying King Crimson is better than King Crimson Requiem. In my opinion, I don't really agree. I think both is good, but this one's better, especially, yeah. I feel like this one's kind of better, in my opinion, because I like it kind of better, and it's really fun to use, actually. Also, some other things I have to conclude about this stand. The stand skin, especially the shiny Rule 34 thingy skin, it looks really, I don't know, man. I don't really like it. I really don't want these type of skins. I just want the normal skin or the one with the black thing, the black variation. Especially with Time Erasure. I think this stand deserves a really, like, this might be controversial, but I feel like it deserves a small buff, like getting the chop back. I really do believe it should get the chop back. Yeah, its combos are really good, actually. It's actually a really good Requiem stand. I won't say it's the best compared to all the Requiem stands, but it stands pretty well. It's really useful for multiple things. Like if you're facing wipers in Steel Ball Run, you can use this stand to get out of it pretty well. So basically, I would rate this stand, if I had to, an 8 or 9 out of 10. It just really needs that chop, you know. So I guess this will conclude today's video. Make sure to like and subscribe, because it's gonna take so long to edit this. I got 30 minutes up here footage. I have to edit down to 10 or 6 minutes, 8 minutes, I don't know. Anyways, like and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed.